So for me personally, and I may not have enough experience to see this clearly, but I am very, very drawn to doing things that people thought were impossible. And for many people we've worked with, their families or themselves personally were told at a young age, you'll never have a job, you'll never, a big long list of you'll never. That gets me out of bed in the morning. So this summer was rough for us. A lot of people lost jobs because it's their first job and you blow it on your first job. Mm-hmm. I remember being fired from the dairy corner down in Newtown. And a lot of times the people we're working with, they're adults who have not had a real out in the community that has nothing to do with disability. A typical job, maybe real is a bad name. Everyone blows their first job. You gotta learn. It's okay. What do? Do you never work again? No, let's get another job and regroup and go at it again. Now that we've learned something, we're gonna be able to design a better role next time.
Sometimes when you hear about employment with any marginalized group, it can create this deficit umbrella over them. Oh, they're unemployed, so that means they are needy in some way. So when you go to an employer, Chris, that narrative that this is a person who has a deficit and they need you to give them a job to make their life better, how is that a different conversation through your work?
That's a great question. The only reason we job hunt for people is because they have on their own said in some way, I'm interested in that. So we don't prescribe a job as a solution. If you take it slow and build it with being known first, then it can really be actually the culmination of who you are. But when it's rushed and forced for a outcome, it can really backfire and have really long-term damage. So when we come to an employer and we say, hey, we're looking in the neighborhood for opportunities for Katie to work. What do you guys do? And then I'll ask, what are some of the things that you guys are struggling with? Or what are the parts and times of your week that suck? And then just offer solutions. It's as simple as that. And then you can think about, well, what if one of the people that we're job hunting for could be the person who provides that solution? And what would that look like? And then we would introduce the person we're thinking may be a fit there. But it's based on, does this help your business? Are you willing to have a trial period? Or are you willing to hire this person and reconvene in 30 days and talk about what's working, what's not, what can we shift so that it will work long term? And small businesses, if the team is small enough, that's a really easy conversation. And they're really open to that kind of experimentation. They're not married to some org chart that they can't stray from. Mm-hmm. They're able to look at the things in between and see opportunities. So that's been really, it's humbling to see businesses yeah, let's try it. I know personally a job has changed my life for the better, of who I am, what I'm capable of doing. And I see that in the people we work with. Mm-hmm. Their personality changes in positive ways.
Yeah.
They gain confidence, they are more comfortable in their own skin. This is a normal thing, and it's also shockingly happening with people who live with disabilities. We shouldn't be surprised by this. What is a job besides the money? It's people coming together around a common mission and devoting time and energy in order to get that thing done. And so I think people should be included in that kind of thing.